Hello children, in class 2 you have learnt numbers in hundreds. 3-digit numbers you have learnt, and the smallest 4-digit number which you have learnt, that was 1000. Okay, how do you write 1000? That is 1000, 1 followed by 3 zeros. Okay, now today we are going to see the numbers beyond 1000. That is, today we are going to know how to build 4 to 5 digit numbers. Okay? You know that 10 unit cubes, when are put together, you get a stick like structure, which is shown here. When 10 ones are combined, you get 110. That is, 10 ones is equal to 110. What happens when 10 tens are put together? And you can see a slab like structure which is shown here in red. Okay, so when 10 tens you merge it, you get 100. What about when 10 hundreds are merged together? You can see in green a cubical structure is shown that we are going to use to show 1000, right? So 10 hundreds is equal to 1000. Now children, look at this slide. We are going to use the words for the shapes shown over here. For example, if single cube is given, I will speak as single or ones. Okay, if stick, which is shown here in blue color, it means 110 it represents. If 100 I want to show, then you will be able to see the figure which is shown in red color, and we will say as a slab. Now coming to the fourth part, that is a cubical block. When it's shown over here, then it represents thousands, right? Now come to this slide. How many cubical blocks are given? And you can count as 10. One cubical box or one cubical block, you have to count as thousands. So as 10 cubical blocks are given, it means there are 10 thousands. Okay, how will you write 10,000? That is 1 followed by 4 zeros. Now children, see this slide and let's try to form a number. How many cubical blocks do you see? 4 cubical blocks. Fine. One cubical block, you know that you have to count it as thousands. So 4 cubical blocks represent 4 thousands, right? Now come to the second one. You can see 2 slabs are shown. Okay, one slab you have counted as hundreds, so 2 slabs, it is clearly 200s. Fine. Now how many sticks do you see there? Yes, 3 sticks you can see. One stick you have to count it as tens, so 3 sticks represent 3 tens. Now come to the unit cubes. You can clearly see 4 unit cubes, that is 4 ones are given. Okay, now come to the expanded form shown here, which is here in words also and in numerals also. In words you can see 4 thousands, 2 hundreds, 3 tens and 4 ones is written, and which is same as the line which is given just below that, 4 followed by 3 zeros, 4 thousands, 2 hundreds, that means 200, 3 tens, that is 30, and 4 ones, that is 4. Okay. Now when you build a number, what you need to do is you have to write the places which is shown here as ones, tens, hundreds and thousands. Okay, now just see the table given there. Here you can see the period, ones and thousands. When you move from right to left, you can see the period ones and thousands is shown. In ones period, you have three digits, that is ones, tens, and hundreds. And in thousands, you have two digits, that is the places for 1,000 and 10,000. Remember that when you build the number for the vacant places, you will write zeros. Okay? So here you can see the digits given in the particular column. For ones digit, you have 4. Then in tens place, we have written 3. In hundreds place, we have written 2. And in thousands place, we have written 4. Okay? And we read the number as 4,234. Now children, see this slide. How many cubical blocks do you see here? 7 cubical blocks, that is 7 thousands. How many slabs? That is 2 slabs. 1 slab for 100, 2 slabs for 200s. So plus 200s. Then come to the third one. That is, you can see 8 unit cubes are given, right? So 7 thousands, 200s, and 8 ones, which you can see that is given as the expanded form. And also you can see the numeral form for the same. Okay, now when you write the numeral, that is, you will write the places first of all. That is, you can see in green fonts, ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands is shown. Okay, for ones period, you have 3 digits, and for thousands period, you have 2 digits, which you can see in the table given above. Okay, now as I said, for the vacant places, you have to write zeros. Fine. So in ones place, how much, that is what is to be written? You can see 8 unit cubes. So in ones column, 8 is written. Do you see here tens given? No. So in tens place, we have written 0 here. Then in hundreds place, we have to write 2. And in thousands place, we have written here 7. Remember that you have to move from right to left. And the number is written also, that is 7,208. Let us see one more example. Here you can see 5 cubical blocks are shown. So 5,000, and 9 unit cubes you can see, that is 9 ones. So the expanded form as well as the numeral form is shown here. Fine. Now as you know, for the vacant places you have to write 0. So once when you write the places as ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands as shown here in red fonts, for the particular column you have to write the specific digits. That is, in ones column, how many unit cubes are given? 9. So it is written here 9. Hundreds, no hundreds you can see, and no tens also you can see. No slabs, no sticks. So for both the places, we have written 0, 0. And how many thousands do you see here? 5 thousands. So it's written here 5. And how will you read the number? That is 5009. Fine. Let's recall how to read and write 3-digit numbers. Okay. First step, that is, you will write the places, ones, tens, and hundreds. Now, the last 2 digits you have to merge and speak together. Okay. Now, before that, that is, when you move from right to left, the leftmost digit, when you read, add 100 to that part. For example, here, first question is 689. So after 6, you have to read the number in hundreds, that is 600. Then after the last 2 digits, that is the number formed by tens and ones, you will read together, that is 89, and your answer is there, that is 689. Come to the next question, that is 756. Okay, so 7 is in hundreds place, so add 100 after 7, that is 700. First step. Now the second step, last two digits you will combine together and read. 5, 6, you know that you read as 56. So here you have the number as 756. Remember that you need not add and. Okay, no need to write the number as 756. It's always fine when you write 756. Now come to the next question, that is 984, which is the digit in hundreds place, that is 9. So add 100 after 9. So it becomes 900. First step. Now the second step, you will merge the last two digits and read it. 84, you know that it's 84. So now you have to write the number as 984. Now children, we are going to try how to read and write 4 to 5 digit numbers. See the table given here and try to understand it. The periods you can see, that is ones and thousands is shown. In ones period you have 3 digits, that is the three places for ones, tens and hundreds, whereas in thousands you have two places, they are for 1000 and 10,000, the digits to be written. Okay, remember that you have to move from right to left. Okay, now the first step what you are going to do is write the places as ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000s. Okay, now you need to insert a comma. So where will you insert the commas? That is after the period gets over. That is when you move from right to left, once period gets over after 3 digits. So first comma you have to put or you have to insert after 3 digits when you move from right to left. Once this is done, the number given before comma you will read in thousands, and the number given after comma, that is you have to read as we were reading 3 digit numbers. Okay, see this example. Now we are just going to write the periods only, which you can see in the first question. First question given as 56293. So first step is that you have to insert the comma. So when you write the period, that is ones and thousands. Fine. In ones period you have 3 digits. They are for ones, tens and hundreds. In thousands you have 2 digits. They stand for 1000 and 10,000. And first step, as I said, you have to insert comma when the period gets over. So here the comma inserted is between 6 and 2, that is after 3 digits when you move from right to left, which was the first step which you have to take care and insert the comma at the correct place. Now before comma, the number you have to read in thousands. So here 56,000. Fine. Now the digit in hundreds place, just read out, add 100 to that. That is 200. Last two digits you have to combine and read together. That is 93 becomes 93. So 56,293. Last 3 digits you have to read as we were reading a 3 digit number. Okay, now come to second question, that is 15248. So first thing you need to insert a comma. You can see when you move from right to left, after 3 digits, the first comma is been inserted. Fine. So before comma, the number given is 15. So you have to read as 15,000s. Now the digit in hundreds place is 2. So that is 200. Now the last 2 digits when you merge and read, it is 4848. So the number is 15,248. Okay. Now see the third question. 2698. So the comma is inserted after the last 3 digits moving from right to left. Okay. So in thousands period you have 2. In hundreds period you have 6. So 2600. When you combine last two digits, it's 98. So 2698. Fine. Now come to fourth question, that is 7019. And you can see where the comma is being inserted. Fine. So in thousands period you have 7, read as 7,000s. You don't have anything that is in hundreds place, it's 0. Okay, so you are not going to write as 0, 100, not required at all. So 019, how will you read this three digits? That is 19 only. So 7019. Okay, now come to fifth question, that is 89009. Okay, so we can write here the places as ones and thousands. So in thousands period, you have 89. So we will read as 89,000. Now the last three digits 009. How will you write how will you read 009? It's simply 9. No tens is given, no hundreds is given. Fine. So it is 89,009. Now, children, see this slide. Read the abacus and write the numbers. This is the abacus with four rods, and you can see the beads in each rod given. Now, when you move from right to left, the places are given as ones, tens, hundreds, and thousand. Count the number of digits and build the number. That is, in ones place, you can see two beads, so it's written 2. In tens place, you can see 3 beads, so it's written 3. In hundreds place, you can see 4 beads, so it's written 4. In thousands place or thousands rod, you can see 6 yellow beads are shown. Fine, so it's written 6. So the number becomes 6432. Now I just want from you, how will you read the number? That is, you know that you have to insert the comma at the correct place. So after 3 digits, moving from right to left, it's inserted, that is after 6. So before comma, you will read the number in thousands. So it's 6,000. And now read the last 3 digits. Have the practice slowly. 432, it's 432. So the whole number becomes as 6432. Fine. Now come to the next question. That is, in each of the rod, you can see the beads and write the numeral. In one's rod, no bead is shown, so it's 0. In tens rod, you can see 6 beads are shown, so it's written 6. In hundreds rod, no bead is given, so it's 0. And in thousands rod, you can see 4 beads, so it's written 4. So the number becomes 4060. How will you read this number? That is, after inserting the comma, you have to read the number. That is, before comma, the number given here is 4. So it's 4000. Now, how will you read the last 3 digits? That is 060. That is 60. So it becomes 4060. Can you read the abacus and write the number for the third question? Now, children, this is the other question which you can see here. You have to draw the beads to show the number, and very easy. Just the reverse procedure to the previous slide. Okay, here the question given is 5235, and you can see the answer part of A also. You can see in one's place the digit is 5, so 5 beads are shown on 5 rods, one's rod. Now you can see in tens place 3 is given, so on tens rod 3 beads are drawn. Now come to the digit in hundreds place, you can see 2 is given, so in hundreds rod 2 beads are shown. And in thousands place, you have the digit which is 5 here, so 5 beads are drawn on 5 on thousands rod. Okay, can you do the next question on your own? Now come to this slide and check your understanding. You will just see the question and check your answer afterwards. Here that is given, give the standard numeral. The first question given is 3629. So when you read the number in thousand, first thing is that you will put 5 blanks. Okay, when the number is given in hundreds, you will just put 3 blanks. Fine. So here the first question is in thousands, so 5 blanks are given, and you know that in ones period you have 3 digits, so you can write there the places as ones. Okay, and before that you can write the period as given in question 2000. Only two places, that is ones and thousands period. You need to take care, that is in ones period you have to write 3 digits. Fine. And before the comma, that is the period for thousands where you have to write 2 digits. It may come 1 digit, just you need to read the number and write the numeral for the same. For example, here second question is 5007. Okay, the number given is 1000, so you will write 5 blanks first step, write the places as ones and thousands. Now read the number which is given for thousands, that is 5000. So which is the numeral you will write in thousands period, that is simply 5. Okay, either you can write 05 or you can write only 5. Now the number given after 1000, that is 7. Now 7, how will you write in 3 digits? That is 007, and you are through. Now come to the third question, 9030. So 5 blanks first step. Before comma, the number is to be written for thousands, that is only 9. You can write 9 or 09 as you wish. Okay, now after 1000 you can see 30 is given, and for 30 you have 3 digits, 3 places. Okay, so how will you write 30 in 3 places? That is 030. Okay, now come to fourth question, 87,500. That is the number is given in thousands, 5 blanks first step. In thousands period, what will you write? 87. You can see that it's written, and the number given after 1000, that is 500. How will you write 500 in 3 digits? Yes, 500, which is shown here. Come to fifth question, 69,310. Okay, so again you can see the word given as 1000. So 5 blanks first step. Then you will write the period as ones and thousands. Now read the number for 1000. It is 69. So for 69 you have 2 digits, 2 places. So write there 6 and 9, and read the number after 1000, 310. So how will you read or write 310? That is 310, and you are through.